We're Posh.
Hello.
We're gonna talk about some products
Today. This is our first video, so we are a little nervous and we'll probably mess up, so bear with us. Oh, I'm Sandeep. This is
Kindi.
Yes, Posh, Miss Posh. So we have a business called Posh Core.
we do hair and makeup basically. So we use a lot of products and we're gonna be giving reviews on them and saying what we think of them, and then eventually we'll show you how to use the products. But as you can tell, she's the makeup artist, I am the hair.
Yes, so we have a lot of clients that come in and always ask us for, you know, what a good product is and what we use on ourselves and what we use on our clients. And so we thought we'd kind of start a video thing to see if it's received well by you guys, and if it is, then we'll continue to do more. So this is our first one, so bear with us. But we're just gonna kind of go over like simple products that we kind of like, we use on our clients and
ourselves every day.
Yes. So I think we'll start with primer. That's the number one thing that you start with when you apply makeup.
Keep your makeup not going in your skin.
So
stop you from breaking out, right?
Yeah. Well, and also it's basically the base of your foundation of your makeup. So you want to apply a primer so that it kind of fills in your pores, so that the foundation sits on top of the skin rather than going into the pores. And it basically makes the foundation stay longer as well. I'm the serious one, as you guys can tell. Okay, so we have two ones that are our favorites that we use. Smashbox. This is it. In fact, we found out that Pink Orchid uses this one, and we thought, like, wow. We got really happy because we really like those girls, and so they were using this, and we use it too. This is something that Kindi and I both use every day, and this is something we use on our clients as well. It's long lasting. It really does work. In fact, you can even test it out by putting this on and then your foundation on, and then checking at the end of the day. You'll know that your foundation is still on, and it looks smooth. The application still looks fresh, versus if you don't have any primer on or any other primer.
And this is for oily skin, right?
Actually, it goes well with just about any skin, and that's one of the things about it. It's very versatile. It's a little pricey. You can get it at Sephora. You can get it at any place that sells Smashbox. I think it's like $39, but you just need a little bit, like a dime to penny size, depending on how big your face is. Great product. $39, not bad for the product. But if you really want something, this is like the holy grail of primers. This is the Giorgio Armani Fluid Master Primer. This I think we use on like special occasions. This is definitely a little bit more
I can't afford it.
Expensive.
Yeah, I
so
won't be using it.
I only use this when I'm like have some special event. I don't know what's in this thing because it's written in a language that I don't understand, but it really...
I understand different languages.
Nah, you can barely speak English properly, Emmy.
Carry on.
But that, when you put it on, I mean, it basically covers every pore. Your foundation application is super soft, and the rest of the foundation, the rest of the makeup really takes well to your foundation and your face. So there's something about Giorgio Armani that's, I don't know, some people think, oh, it's just a designer brand. No, their makeup is actually really on point. Even their foundation and their lip color is amazing. It is on the pricey side, so if you can afford it, go with it. If not, Smashbox is really good. Okay, so that's primer. Now let's talk a little bit about foundations.
These we will be using eventually and giving a whole look on one of our clients. So like us and be ready to watch us.
Alright, speaking of foundations, these are kind of like everyday foundations that we wear and we really like. Oftentimes our clients, while we're doing their hair and makeup, will ask us, what are you guys wearing? We like the way your makeup is. And so I get asked, Skinny and I get asked a lot, so I thought I'd share what we kind of are into right now. Our everyday today, in fact, Kindy used to wear something else and I finally convinced her to switch, and since she switched, her makeup looks amazing. Our day today is the Chanel Vita Lumiere Aqua or Vita Lumiere, I'm not sure.
This one is a must.
I recommend this to everybody. I get asked a lot of times what foundation I'm wearing. This is it. It's a cream foundation. It comes in a compact and in this little sponge thingy, which I use a lot, as you can see.
And we will show you how to apply it.
It's long lasting and it's buildable coverage, so you can go light coverage, medium, or full. And my color is 50 beige, and so is Skindy. So it's a color that kind of, I think 50 beige is really good for South Asian skin tones, for East Indian skin tones. It blends really well, it's long lasting. It just gives you a really smooth finish. And it's somewhere in between dewy and satin. This is a bit on the pricey side. I believe it's 60 bucks.
But it's definitely worth it.
Worth it. This lasts me about 5 months. So
me, 2 months.
Yeah, we're working on that. Bear with us. So that's a good one. Another day-to-day one that's a little less expensive is the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. Dewy finish, light to medium coverage. I recommend this day-to-day. I kind of go back and forth between the two of those. However, recently we just, I think in December, we started wearing Tom Ford Traceless Foundation. Kindy doesn't like it. I think the reason she doesn't like it is because she doesn't have the right color, correct?
No. It does not give good coverage.
According to Gin, it doesn't give good coverage. I love the coverage. I have 2 of them. This is the dewy one and this is the matte. And our colors are 7 tawny. I will say I feel like it does give me a little darker tint, especially when it oxidizes. So the next time I go in, I'm probably gonna get 1 shade lighter and mix the 2. But I alternate between matte and dewy, so I bought both of them. I really like this foundation because it's light to medium coverage, it goes on smooth, and I kind of like Tom Ford products. Good quality products. They are super expensive. This is an $80 foundation, so make sure that you get the right color if you go in. But these are very popular right now and very well worth it. But Gin doesn't like it, just to let you guys know.
Not worth $80 what dollars?
80. That's one thing. You'll get the truth from us, and you'll also know if one agrees and the other doesn't. So that's foundation. Next thing is powders. So there's a lot of powders out there, and when we watch a lot of videos, a lot of different makeup artists, they are using a lot of different powders, and we tend to use different powders here and there, but the one that we keep going back to is the Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC, and they recently changed the cover. Did that fall on your carpet? What? No, it didn't. It didn't. It didn't. It didn't. It didn't. It was just my eye. This is probably the best foundation powder. We use this on our clients. It just gives you a smooth finish. It's light, it's not super cakey, and it's mineralized, which means it's really finely milled, so it's really going to assimilate into your skin. Our color is medium plus. Now, when we go to MAC, the ladies will always say,
ignore the guy in the background talking.
Medium dark. Is he talking?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was meant to be music.
It's a cell phone ad, so in case you guys get a cell phone.
Cell phone is the guy on there.
The KG's like, what?
In our recording. Good job.
This is recording amateur one-on-one. Anyways, when you go to MAC, the ladies will try, especially if you're our skin tone, South Asian, East Indian, olive skin tone, they'll give you a medium dark. Ladies, if you are kind of like our complexion color, you're a medium plus. The medium dark is gonna oxidize and make you guys look way darker. Sometimes I love MAC products, but it's really hard to find.
They don't know what they're talking about.
It's so hard to find a MAC rep that really understands colored skin. When you put products on, they always oxidize, and they always oxidize darker. So stay on the safe side and get the medium plus if you are of Indian or ethnic descent. All our ethnic ladies out there. It might look light, but it's not. It goes on very light, so that even if it's a tad bit off, as it oxidizes, it's gonna look great. Cool? Concealers. Let's not go overboard. I see it. I see you. Concealers. Our favorite concealers at the moment are Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer and NARS Creamy Concealer. So both of them are actually good.
I need some of this.
But they're a little different. This is going to be a little thicker, and but it's really, really good because it has the maracuja oil in it. Both of these can be used to conceal and highlight, and we use them primarily to highlight. Yeah. This one does not crease. It stays to its name. It stays true to it.
So why haven't you used on me?
Because when I tell you about it, you don't listen to me. That one's medium, and again, ethnic ladies, medium would be a great color for you guys. And the NARS one is medium 1 custard. That's a really nice color. So you would put this as a highlight right underneath your eyes.
Which we will demonstrate.
And it gives you a really nice pop of color. Oh wait, this way? Stuff. That way. Remember, first time doing this, or we're a little...
I should be doing this. She obviously doesn't get it.
As you can tell, someone's a control freak. Okay, moving on. What's next, Kin?